I did do a job where we tried calling people to sell them ADT security systems. This was totally different because we were actually.
I feel like that's not that bad though, because you're actually selling.
We were legit calling people who we knew were like people who worked from home. We knew that they were like ran their own mechanic shop out of their house. And I called a guy one time, and we have rebuttals that we're supposed to say, like, well, I have a gun. Well, what happens if they have a gun and they shoot you? The alarm system would be a lot safer than because it would make the criminals go away. And the cops would show up and whatever. Yeah. But I called a guy, and apparently, like, off the coast of, like, the Carolinas, there are some islands out there. And this guy, like, runs his own mechanical shop. And I called him up, and I'm like, sir, do you need an ATT security system to protect your tools and your garage where you do your business? And he's like, I don't need it. And we went through all the rebuttals. I have a gun. I have a dog. And then the guy goes, son,
on an island.
Son, I live on an island. We're all the one community here. If someone from outside of the island comes onto the island, we know. And I straight up said to him, just for fun, I'm like, well, sir, what if pirates like show up, in their ships and they're ready to take everything? And this was around the time when those Somalian pirates were doing that shit. And I'm like, what if that happened?
That's
what
so
if?
Good. He's gonna come out there with fucking helicopters.
And he left his ass off, and he said that was really funny, but I'm not interested. And I said, I'm glad I could make you laugh. You have a nice day. But I liked that as opposed to
that's fucking fantastic. About pirates.
I swear to God, Donald Trump. I really want this to happen. I want Donald Trump to win the presidential election.
Dude, see, I totally see where you're coming from. It's like, I don't want it to happen, but at the same time, I kind of do, just to see what the fuck happens.
No, I don't want to see what he would do as president because I think he's nuts. I think that would be stupid.
It'd be fucking awful. I don't want to be president, but like, if he does become president, I'm definitely gonna be like, all right, this shit's gonna get fucking interesting.
Well, this is what I want to have happen because I honestly think Donald Trump.
He could win, dude. He might win.
Yeah, I think he honestly understands that he could win, but I really want to believe that if and when he wins, when he goes to put his hand on the Bible and do the thing where he swears himself into office, and it's like this big to do and it's all over television.
He just goes, "You're fired."
He just goes, "Are you fucking kidding? This was just for fun. I won. Now I can leave." And then whoever his vice president becomes the president. That would make me laugh my ass off because Donald Trump. What's Donald Trump going to do as president? Sit around and go, we got to wrangle up all the Mexicans. We're going to create a task force.
Going to build a fucking wall.
And get their asses out of here.
That has got to be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I think that's
like, I understand cracking down on immigration, but really? What are we, fucking China from whatever the fuck they built that wall?
He's a goof.
Dude, a wall? Like, first of all, a fucking wall? Like, how the fuck? Like, what? People can't dig holes or, like, fly over it or, like, just get a ladder? Like, a wall has got to be the fucking least effective thing. Like, come on, man.
Well, that's the thing, though. There was a lot of, there's been a lot of documentaries about, like, immigrants showing you how we get underneath the wall. Because they'll build a replica of the wall, and then they'll show you exactly how they get underneath it or over it or whatever. And it's like, for Donald Trump or anyone to say, we're going to build a wall that keeps them out. You are talking about building a wall that is an Attack on Titan levels of wall. You'd have to build it deep into the ground.
Dude, I can just imagine, in Lord of the Rings where the fucking orcs have the ladders and they're kicking them over. You know what I'm talking about, right? That fucking battle scene of Helm's Deep or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like Mexicans.
And then you'd have to have Trump.
Donald Trump's over there kicking the ladders down.
Like, we gotta hire people to kick the ladders. It's a well-paying job, though. I'm creating jobs, damn it. See, but the funniest thing is, this guy's, I swear to God, he's joking around because he says, we're going to build a wall, we're going to kick them all out, but we're going to make them build the wall first before they leave. It's like, what? That's like a comedy bit. But he's serious. And I'm just like, okay, dude. Give yourself, he's going to have a good old college try becoming the president, but
dude,
at least it's funny.
He might win. He's like winning right now.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, we've still got a year. We've got 12 months.
Dude, but, like, he's only getting more popular. It's like, what am I watching right now?
this could change. Everything could
Oh,
change.
I know it can change,
he could
but
be caught up in some kind of scandal where, I mean,
But see,
if
the
the
thing-
WWE can take Hulk Hogan out of every historical thing because he said the N-word a bunch of times, somebody can find some trash.
well,
on
see, what's
fucking Donald
crazy
Trump.
is like he's been attacked like so heavily, and like I don't know, he's got this whole like anti-politician thing that's really pretty brilliant in my opinion.
Yeah, I do like the fact when people go, Donald Trump, you said this. And we
Yeah, and he's like,
disagree."
yeah,
And he
fuck it,
just
I
goes,
did.
He just goes, I don't care if you disagree. I'm gonna do it anyway when I become president. Fuck you. And it's like,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I
lie,
like
that is a
That's
pretty nice breath of fresh air that he just doesn't give a fuck. Like I do appreciate that part of it. Like when what's that Megyn Kelly from Fox News or whatever? She was like in the debates. She's like, "Oh, I've got this motherfucker right now," and you can tell because she's like grinning as she's asking the question. She's like, "Donald Trump, you said this about women," and some like statement, and he's like, "Nah, I said that about Rosie O'Donnell." And and then like he just like completely turned it around, and I was like, "Fuck, man."
Does she count?
It's like, "Fuck."
I don't think she counts.
Dude,
I don't
I
think
know,
most women
right?
think she counts. So, next question, darling.
It's so good. Dude, the last movie I saw was complete fucking trash in theaters. I saw it with some girl. Have you ever seen Paper Towns?
No.
Dude, it's so trash, man. I actually got mad watching this fucking movie. Dude, I kind of just want to rant on this shit. So this movie,
Go
I
ahead.
swear to God, it's a fucking what do they call it? Romantic or I guess I'm looking at it on Google right now. They call it a mystery drama, I guess. Anyway, so it's about this dude that likes this girl, right? And then this girl runs away to some random fucking place, right? Like just some random fucking place. And the whole point of the movie is for him to find her via these clues she left him. Like random shit in abandoned warehouses and just it's already a horrible premise for a movie.
Oh, I remember that part from the trailer. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
so
movie.
like
Oh god.
she's leaving dude, it gets better. She's leaving all these fucking clues for him to go find her. And then towards the end of the movie, he finds out where she is. He finds out where she is, and she's not even there. So So he has to go and hitchhike to a bus station, and then the fucking girl is randomly at the bus station. And get this shit. I can't even say it without laughing. And then get this shit. So he finds the girl and he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you found me." And he's like, "Yeah, you left all those fucking clues, right? Isn't that what you wanted me to do?" And she's like, "No." Dude, I couldn't fucking believe it. Literally in the theater, I was like, "What the fuck?" Dude, it's so... She's like, "No." Dude, maybe this isn't funny to anybody. I bet anybody that's seen this movie is like, "Dude, I totally agree. That was so stupid." But she's like, "No, I leave clues for everybody." And I swear to God,
What does that mean?
Dude, I swear to God, the movie ends. He goes on the bus and goes home, and she stays there. Cue the credits.
After an all-night adventure.
Dude, that was the ending of just like... Dude, I couldn't fucking believe it. He literally goes on a Scooby-Doo fucking mystery chase for this girl who leaves him all these fucking clues and shit and is like the biggest tease ever. And then she's like, "Nah."
This is the part now, because now you're now that I know that she's like, "No, I just leave clues. I'm a fucking clue leaver." Reading the synopsis on IMDb just is this is misleading as hell. This is what it says towards the end. It says, "Leaving behind clues that Quentin and his friends follow on a journey of a lifetime."
Dude, it was so
with
like,
that kind of an ending? I don't think so.
Yeah, literally the end is she's like, "No, I leave clues for everybody. I didn't think you'd come." He's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "I did this all for nothing." And she's like, "Yeah, pretty much." And then he goes on a bus and leaves. And that's the end of the movie. She doesn't come with him. She stays there. So Donald Trump, legit, this is one of the things he said. He's like, if I become president, I will ban all Muslims from entering the U.S. Just flat out fucking said it. That's not me. Not me. Like
it's like a partial quote. I can see him just ban all Muslims.
No, that's legit what he said.
God, he's crazy.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's crazy. But you know what's even crazier is that he's probably only going to get more popular with that. And the scary thing is that is not some like freak like accident that he said that, or like, oh, I can't believe he thinks that way. I know. Like that's a very calculated thing. He sat down with his team of political advisors, and they were like, hey, what if we said we want to ban all Muslims? And then they had some fucking nerd be like, well, sir, we found that 55% of people were in favor of banning all Muslims. And he's like, yeah, fuck it, let's ban Muslims. It's crazy, man.
So it's so bizarre. It's like bizarro world around here with politics when it comes to Trump, because it's like he'll just say some outlandish shit and a bunch of people be like, yeah, that I agree with that, and you're looking around like you're in a crowd of people and they're all this, majority of them are like, yeah, I agree with that, and you're just looking at them and you think to yourself like, am I the insane one? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Dude, you gotta watch some of these Trump rallies, man. I'm not a Trump hater by any means. I just find the shit fucking fascinating.
You better say that now before the Trump
I love Donald Trump. Hail Trump.
I saw one when he was talking about...
He's my favorite ever. Since we're the Meme Talk podcast, the fucking... You know what meme's been taken off recently? It's trending, is the fucking India designated shitting streets meme. You fucking... Dude, every time I swear to God, like, are you familiar with that? The like designated meme?
No.
Oh shit! Like anytime somebody brings up India at all, like people just spam designated in the comments, and like just the word designated. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like every time somebody talks about India becoming a superpower, or oh look at this fucking crazy thing coming to India, everyone's just spamming designated. Well, apparently the fucking meme is that India has designated shitting streets, like streets that are purpose-built for shitting in. And it's a huge problem in India where people just take shits, like, everywhere. Like, no one uses, like, the toilets at all. And there's, like, PSA videos on, like, the YouTube, like, the Indian YouTube saying, like, don't poo in the street, take a poo in the loo. And I don't know.
It's like a fucking. It's so bad there that they have to let you know. Like, look,
I know, right?
Don't shit in the street,
dude. It's just like everybody talks shit about the United States and like how everybody's like catching up to. It's like, oh, China and India, they're fucking kicking our ass. It's just like, yeah, China's gonna have a pretty big revolution here pretty soon. And India, they shit in the fucking streets. Like, like I'm not. I think everybody plays it up a little bit more than it is. I wonder what's gonna happen with the China. Did you look it up?
I did, and someone was like, it was basically a message board that says like, is this designated shitting location real or a meme? And the first response is like, no, it's real. And I'm watching this video, and it's like an Indian dude with subtitles. It's just like, you see 4 or 5 people taking a dump, and they're shitting like at the beach. They're shitting in the fucking beach, and then it shows them like it's from the distance, right? They're like wiping their ass.
It's one of those things where people are like gonna say like, oh, they're being fucking racist, and it's like, no, they shit everywhere.
Now I have to watch out for tell you. People like if you want to insult somebody, you're like, oh yeah, what are you, a shit taker? Oh, well, are you saying I'm Indian?
No, like, I just think it's funny that everyone just spams designated. Like they don't give it away. They just go designated, all caps.
Oh yeah.
Anytime India is brought up, just fucking. Oh, it's meme talk, maybe meme talk.
It's fucking weird. Oh my god, this guy's like, this is what they consider a toilet. This guy is shitting in the beach.
Yeah, they like dig a hole in the sand. They're just like, yeah, this is good enough.
They're just squatting in the beach. What the fuck?
Like, why not just do it out in the fucking water?
That's what I mean.
Dude, it must smell like ass over there.
Dude, in the water.
Have you ever eaten Indian food? That shit. Dude, shit.
This is why they're shitting. They can't stop shitting. They fucking food makes it. They just
that wasn't where I was going, but dude, Indian food smells like shit. Like, dude, no, it's fucking true. Like,
I agree with you.
There's something about that like curry or whatever the fuck they eat.
Oh God!
It just has that fucking raunch to it, and then they also shit in. Have you ever taken a shit where the toilet's been like not like full of water?
Yeah.
And it just smells like fucking ass. Like there's a reason why toilets have that like buffer of water, because the water, like it being submerged in water, makes the smell not as strong. Dude, it must smell so bad over there with all that shitty ass Indian food and actual shit. Oh, must be awful. And then like Indians have this what do they call it? Oh fuck, stereotype. Indians also have this stereotype of having like bad hygiene, sort of, kind of. I know there's probably gonna be an Indian guy watching this that like shits in a toilet and doesn't smell like ass, and he's gonna be like, not all Indian people. It's like, yeah, obviously, but
just to remind everybody,
yeah, we're not racist, but
we're just in case you have a twisted idea, just in case you popped in and you're like, why are they talking about Indians? We're not talking about Native Americans. We're talking about people in India.
Did you plan on having a kid? Like, if that makes sense? Like, did you plan on having a kid, or did it happen and now you're rolling with it?
So, here's the deal. So, like, ever since high school, I've been kind of, like, letting it fly, but using the pull-out method with, like, every chick I've ever been with.
This horrible advice. Don't do that.
Wait a minute. I'm not like fucking random Tinder hookup. I'm talking about, like, every chick that I've been like in a relationship with. I've been like, yeah, if they've been on the pill, then yeah, that's fine. If you're not on the pill, like whatever. Like I think the reason the pull-out method doesn't work for more dudes. Listen.
I wonder why.
I think the reason the pull-out method doesn't work for more dudes is because they're not like in tune with their shit, right? Like they're like, I still got another couple pumps, and they really don't, right? Like they're already fucking unloading the fucking cannon, but they just don't realize it. So like, I have like the Force fucking Jedi mind control over my penis. So like, I've been pretty successful.
You got a kid
with, yeah, but listen. So I did that for so long. No, hang on. So so the baby is kind of sick, right? Like a little bit. And on Thursday, she was a little pukey, which I mean, like babies normally like spit up a little bit, like they're like, bleh, and then there's like a little bit of like, but like this one was more like projectile, where it's like, bleh, and then it's like a lot. That's not normal. So that happened on Thursday, and we're like, oh, she might be kind of sick because we're all getting kind of a little funky in the house. So on Friday morning, she did that kind of again, and my wife leaves like a little bit before I do, and I take the baby to daycare. So I'm like feeding her because I gotta feed her and then take her to daycare or whatever. And she had on like her little pajama thing, which is like a little like it's basically like a pajama sleeping bag. Like it doesn't have feet; it's just like a little beanie thing that you put them in. But anyway. So I'm like, I can't take the baby to daycare like that because then they'll know I'm a bad parent and I'm lazy as shit. So I have to like put clothes on her. So I'm like, all right, so I'm going to put clothes on the baby. So I take her over to the little area, which is basically on the ottoman of our couch. And I'm like, oh, she's got a poopy diaper. Not a big deal. So I take off her diaper, right, and there's a little bit of poop. And I'm like, this isn't so bad, right? And all of a sudden she gets this like crazy little look in her eye. And have you seen the movie Saw?
No. I can only imagine where
really?
This is going.
So in the movie Saw, right? There's this like crazy looking.
Like, I'm familiar with the character, like the white guy, the pale Jigsaw. Like white puppet guy. Yeah.
Right, and he's like, I want to play a game, and that's what my baby did to me. And it was like, I want to play a game, and then went and ripped a cord of liquid shit all over my arm, and like all over the fucking couch, all over the floor, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, right? Because that has not happened to me ever. Like normally, like baby poop is like peanut butter. This was like a rope of water from like a super soaker, and I'm just standing there like in shock because it's like on my work pants, right? And like my arm, I'm serious, and I'm like, I don't know what to do because like the baby's covered in shit, so I can't pick her up because then she'll drip shit everywhere. I can't like move because I'm covered in shit, and there's no towel or like fucking.
Was this at your house?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that would have been really funny if it was at like some public like place.
So I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do, and so I'm like, please don't roll off the ottoman, and I like, because you know what I mean, you can't really like leave them like that. So I like dart over to like the washing machine, and like sacrificed my work shirt, I think, to clean up my arm. And then when I come back, she rips another one, and it's like it's like not stopping, and I'm like, shit, I don't know what to do, right? Because I've never been in this position before. So you know, in like the Boston Marathon bombing and like tragedies where you'll see like the one heroic person who like reaches into somebody's leg.
Runs into the explosion rather than running away from it.
Right, but then you know like sees the guy like bleeding out and like reaches into his leg and like grabs an artery. And saves somebody's leg. So I had to do that with my hand. So I was like, fuck it, I don't know what to do. Fight or flight response. I put my hand over her little gushing asshole and just let her shit into my hand, and it was really disgusting. And I was like,
like pull the diaper up for a second or anything, like
it was coated. Like I listen, when you're in the moment, you don't really know what to do. That was my save this guy's leg moment. And
dude, I just get the mental image of like, you know how like you have like a water hose with like the hole and you put your thumb over it and like you can make it shoot further.
It was like that. Just like that. So I'm like, oh fuck. So like, anyway, like she got cleaned up, whatever. Took her to daycare. I guess she had like a blowout like 10 minutes after she got.
I love the terminology. That's fucking blowout.
So that's what I pay them for, is to deal with that bullshit. You can't wear contacts either when you're at OCS in the Navy, or I'm pretty sure like basic. They make you wear like these big goofy fucking plastic glasses. Yeah, they call them BCGs, birth control glasses. They look really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I actually wore when I went to OCS.
That makes sense. Contacts are fucking retarded. Well, no, they're not retarded. They're just like, they can be retarded. They fall out. They get shit in them. It's, you know.
Yeah, so I actually had, for a while, I wore blue contacts. Don't ask why, I just did.
Wait, ones that like color your eyes?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You're a fucking fag.
Shut up.
Jesus.
I was younger. And
that's so gay.
Like you haven't done some fucking stupid shit.
No, I have never done anything like that.
You basically have a fucking
that is so gay.
in your fucking picture on the Hive Mind fucking shit. Listen. That's not the point. I did it. It's over. I'm telling a story about it.
That might be gayer than sucking dick for money.
I got in a lot of shit, dude. Yeah, actually probably is a little gayer than sucking dick for money. I was like, you know how you never want to be like the guy? You know what I mean? Like that guy. At Navy OCS, like I was definitely...
guy that wears blue contacts? Oh my god.
Dude, I got in so much trouble.
At first, I thought you meant blue contacts as like a brand of contacts.
Oh, no. No, blue ones. Definitely blue ones.
Were they like natural blue, or was it like one of those things where you look like some sort of alien freak? With like
no,
these
like
ridiculous...
a fucking Siberian husky? No, they were like natural blue. So, we was actually walking there. It was like... So I had lost a bunch of weight to get into the Navy, and it was like the first day, and like you have to run like an physical fitness test where like you first get there and you have to like do baseline shit just to make sure that you're not like gonna fucking just die. So I'm running like the 1.5 mile run that. Do you run a lot? Do you run at all? Like are you running?
A little bit, yeah. Not regularly though. My
what
cardio
would you run
is
the
still
mile
pretty
in?
Shit. When I was in shape and played football and shit. Sure. I think I ran it in like around 7 minutes.
Okay, so in the physical fitness test in the Navy, I think the bare minimum you're gonna fail if you don't, is like 12 minutes and something seconds for OCS when you first get there. Depending on your age and some shit like that. I think mine was like 12:15. So I'm running it, and like that was a stretch for me, like when I was fat. Like that just didn't happen. So I had to get in like a little bit of better shape to be able to do that. So I'm running around the track, and the fucking drill instructors are standing there, and we haven't formally met them yet because they like you first get there, you don't get introduced to them until like the third or fourth day. So I hear them just standing there, and I knew it was them, and I was like the last one running around this fucking track, right? Because everyone else had finished it in like, I don't know, fucking like 8 minutes. And we're like in the 11th minute. I'm like in the home stretch. And I hear one of them's like, look at him fucking running around like a fucking dump truck. Run, beep, beep, beep. He's like, fuck, they called me Beefcake.
That like, shit would make me start laughing. It would fuck me up like, even more.
They're like, run, Beefcake. They called me Brutus. They called me all kinds of shit. So the first day.
Like a dump truck.
And it's making a beep sound too.
Beep, beep.
So the first day,
dude, that is hilarious. Holy
the first
shit.
day that we ate in the little mess hall thing, like, so I had just gotten, I didn't know shit about the military, right? So we just get there, and I'm like thinking to myself, all right, I'm here. Whatever food they're about to give us is probably been totally thought out, calorie measured shit, so that when I eat it, I'm gonna be in optimal physical condition.
No.
Fuck no, dude. It was just like standard, eat whatever the fuck you want, fucking breakfast. It wasn't like no measured, no thought put into it or whatever. So I get up to the fucking line, and I'm like, sweet, fucking pancakes, fucking like ham, fucking syrup, and I'm like, and I was hungry because I just ran like all this shit, dude, like first couple of days. So I'm like, I don't know what I got, but it was not that. I think it was a piece of like maple fucking ham or something. No, it was French toast. That's what it was. It was French toast. So I'm walking, and you have to walk like all like regimented, right? Like you got to walk in straight lines. You can't just like cut or whatever. So you have to walk like, and if you want to make a left, you have to fucking make a 90-degree left. It's really weird.
Yeah.
And you like hold your tray and all. And so I'm walking, and this guy goes, stop. And I'm like, I stopped, and I'm like, stop. He comes over, stands right in my face, and I don't know who this guy is. I just know he's a drill instructor because he had on the green shit with his brimmed hat. He's a Marine gunnery sergeant. He goes, the fuck are you doing? I'm confused, right? I don't know what's going on.
French toast is fucking AIDS, though.
So I'm like, sir? Right, but I didn't know that, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, whatever I obviously need the calories for whatever they're about to do to me. Because why else would they have French? I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
Dude. So I just went with it, right? So he's like, stop, and I stopped. Come here. He goes, what the fuck are you thinking? And I'm like, I couldn't look at him because you have to look straight ahead too. So I'm like, sir, and he like reaches down, picks up the French toast with 2 fingers, like it's a fucking dead rat. Picks it up with his hands, holds it an inch from my nose, right in front of my face. And he starts swinging it like a pendulum and tapping me on the nose with it. And I have like a little syrup dot on my nose, tapping me on the nose and going, and every time he swings it, he goes, you will not eat fatty, disgusting shit anymore. And he's like fucking screaming at me.
He's like trying to hypnotize you with the fucking French toast?
He's hitting me with it though, like hitting me in the face with it. Every like time he's like, tapping me in the nose. He's like, do you understand? And I'm like, yes, sir. And he goes, good. And he fucking discused my fucking French toast across the lunchroom or the cafeteria. And it like hit some kid's tray and knocked his tray off his fucking table. He's like, candidate. Or he's like, that's what they called the people. He's like, you go get yourself more food. In fact, why don't you get half of candidate fucking Southern's food right here? Because he's got fucking 2 times too much shit. So yeah, dude, that was like day 1 for me. Another thing that happened to me, and this was like a week later. Again, I didn't mean to do this shit. It just happened to me. So like a week later, right, we come in from like getting beat, dude, like just exercise, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead, right? So not a week later. This is actually pretty. This might have been the next day or the day after, and we had to get drinks, and it was like breakfast, and we just got beat again. So I fixed myself because all I got was 1 piece of ham and 2 hard-boiled eggs. That's all I got for the rest of the time I was there. I hate hard-boiled eggs. All I did was just smash them up with my fork so it looked like I ate them, but really I just ate the little piece of ham. So we had to go get drinks. So like you have to get 2 glasses, right? 2 clear glasses of fluid when you go up there. So I'm like going through the line, and I'm like, they had all kinds of shit, right? They had They had water, they had tea, they had like Powerade, they had sodas, all kinds of shit. Now I wasn't dumb enough to get soda, right? So I'm going up there and I'm like, man, that was a fucking hard workout. I was like, I'm really thirsty. So so I was like, you know what would be great right now? Some Powerade. So I fucking filled up both glasses with blue Powerade, right? Walking all the way back. I'm just like fucking having a good day, right? Just did my workout. Walks all the way back to the table and I'm standing there and you have to stand up with everybody else until the last person gets their shit. And then you all sit down together and drink, right? Or eat. So I'm standing there at this table and I'm like holding my arms straight out with a glass in each hand. And I like look in my peripheral vision and I look to the left, all water. And I like look across the table, all water. Look in front of me, water. And then I like look on my peripheral to the right. Everybody has water. And I have 2 bright blue glasses of Powerade. And I'm like, something is telling me that I fucked up. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. So I was like, please God, don't notice. Please God, don't notice. So they're like, they like released us to drink. Dude, I took one hand, I slammed the first Powerade. Like the hardest I've ever slammed anything. And I go to slam the second one. And as soon as I like put down my first glass, I hear stop. And I'm like, oh fuck. This dude gets up on the table, walks on stomping on the table. Everybody's fucking food, right? He's just stomping down the middle of the table. He could have went around. Stops right in front of me and just stares down at me. And he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, he goes, I guess you needed the fucking extra energy, didn't you, Brutus? And I'm like, sir, I thought Powerade was allowed. He goes, obviously fucking not, Cannon. He's like, since you need the extra fucking energy, he's like, why don't you go back and get 2 of every fucking juice on the line? So I'm like, I had to go back, dude. I had to make like 10 trips. He made me get 2 apple juices, 2 cranberry juices, 2 orange juices, 2 fucking grapefruit juices. Every fucking juice I had to get 2 of. And I had to pour every juice down my fucking pants. Then he made me go outside.
Wait, down your pants?
Down my pants. I had to go outside, sit in a fucking sand pit, and stuff my pants with sand after I just put fruit juice in them. And then I had to go to like the rest of my day's activities with fucking
what sort of punishment is that?
Oh my God! I'll tell one more story. You want one more?
Wait,
or do you want
I just can't believe what I can understand. Like, and then he sent me outside to do push-ups or something like some sort of like. These guys
are way more creative than that. So, I'll tell one more story. This was actually towards
where do you even get sand?
Oh no, there's a sand. They called it the Rose Garden. It's just a sand pit that they made. It was in Pensacola Beach, so there was sand up there. So it was just a big square pit. It wasn't on the beach, but it was like just weeds and fucking like like
why
the weeds that aren't weeds.
Would they make you do that? That's like the most random shit.
Dude, it's just
get 2 glasses of every fruit juice, pour them down your pants, and then stuff sand in your pants.
That's what I did. Dude.
What is that?
Everything, dude, all over. And I ate like I had to eat. Well, they made me come back in and eat, and I was like crunching sand with every bite of egg. It was not good. So every fucking week. One more story. So as that goes on, right, like they get a little more lenient with you because like you're becoming an officer, so like they kind of slack back a little bit because they're enlisted, right? Yeah. So like that's actually your first salute is your gunnery sergeant at the end when you get your commission. So anyway, we're going to the end, and it's a Sunday, and like they're not supposed to be there on Sundays. Like they're just not, right? Like it's supposed to be like your chill time. So we had to get ready for this inspection that was on Monday. I actually have like fucking 10 stories, so this is the last one I'll tell for now. I can tell the rest of them later. But so we're just hanging out. And it's a Sunday. We're feeling good, right? Doing our inspection. Like we're almost to the end. I like to fuck around a lot. So like. We were in the hallway, and this other dude was there. I think he was like our class president or some shit. I was just being retarded. Like someone had music on the fucking thing. So I start shadow boxing this dude, like fucking around with him. Just like in the arm, just like punching him, being stupid. Don't ask why.
I can imagine it, yeah.
Kind of sounds pretty gay. Come on.
Were you wearing your blue contacts?
No, well, I can't remember. So That's what I was doing. So I was like punching this dude in the arm and like the stomach, just fucking around with him. And so all of the drill instructors, right, work for a master gunnery sergeant at the OCS. They call them master guns. Anyway, he just happened to be there on a Sunday and wanted to come check how our fucking like progress was doing for our inspection. So fucking he comes up the thing, turns the corner and sees me shadow boxing. He's like, "What the fuck, Brutus?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh my, he's here!" Like, "Oh Jesus Christ!"
So he just calls you Brutus for just like
Brutus
shits?
Beefcake. Oh yeah, just for shits. That's what they call me. They just call you whatever. And he goes, "Get you and your whole fucking class in the Rose Garden right now." So we went out and we got beat. Right, we had to do push-ups and whatever. The next day, he goes, "And I want you in your drill instructor's office at first thing in the morning." So I come into this dude's office, and again, I'm like, had to straight walk in there, whatever, stand there, and he was telling me before I go in, like he met me at the drill instructor's office, and it was my drill instructor and two other ones. He goes, "Now listen, when you go in there, you're gonna stand there, and when I say hit it, you're gonna do what you did when you were up there, but at the same time, you're gonna sing the fucking Rocky theme song." And I'm like, "Oh God. Oh God." So you have to do it. So you go in there and I'm just standing there and attention. And my drill instructor goes, "What the fuck you do now, Brutus?" And I'm like, I'm just standing there. And Master Guns goes, "Do you really want to see Griff?" Because his name was Gunnery Sergeant Griffith. And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hit it, Brutus." And I start fucking shadow boxing. And I was like, damn, I didn't do the... It didn't occur to me to do like the actual Rocky theme song. I did fucking Survivor Eye of the Tiger. So I was like, damn. And he goes, "Oh my God." He goes, "Go get your whole class in the fucking Rose Garden again." So I had to go upstairs. And I was like, "Everybody go outside right now." And they're like, "Oh my God, again for you fucking idiot." So I get out there. He makes me run laps around the building while everyone else is doing push-ups, shadow boxing, and singing the Rocky theme song. And I have to run up and down the stairs and yell Adrian the whole time.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, these people have way too much time on their hands. The fact that everybody's hating on Trump is only like helping him. Because like it's almost like people want to root for him now because he's the underdog and everybody's picking on him.
And like, he's going into super conservative mode in his debates too. Did you notice? Like he's not saying anything like in like that's like he's not talking about his fucking wall anymore. He's not talking about fuck Muslims and all that other stuff. Like he's
trying to like he's got his hardcore supporters already. Like he's got those people won over.
Right
now he just needs to win over like the normal people.
Right, not lose it. That's what he's trying to do, is not lose it, because it's his for the taking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's gonna win. It's too perfect for him not to win. Like, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm like it's destiny, dude. Like this is the president that America deserves.
No, you know what's gonna happen? I think honestly, is if I had to make an actual prediction on what's gonna happen, I would say that he probably wins the nomination, and then he gets obliterated in the general election.
I think Trump will win the presidency.
And if Trump does not get the nomination and he's pretty much out of it, then our bet's just off.
Yeah, that's a fair compromise.
No one wins, no one loses.
Dude, that's going to be insane if that's actually true. If he doesn't get the nomination, we're in for like a shit show.
Our relationship kind of like fell off, and we started fighting a lot because she was kind of just, I don't know, she was kind of cold. But we still lived together. Like we had a lease, right? So we couldn't move out. So like the last couple months of our relationship kind of sucked. Like we just didn't even see each other. She actually started dating like other people. Like I didn't even care. She dated like our dog trainer, her dog trainer.
Oh, she upgraded.
and I started dating other people too. But anyway, so she really pissed me off one time. She was being a huge bitch, and I had a bulldog, an English bulldog at the time.
I can see where this is going.
who I just got a puppy, and she had a cat named Snowball, and it was this white like smash faced Himalayan cat, whatever. And there was a cat box right by in the kitchen, right? And she would take care of the cat box because she had a cat and I had a dog. And what was really nasty is that she had just gotten a puppy too. She got a dog also. She got a Rottweiler puppy. and that's where the dog trainer came in. Anyway, long story, different story for a different time. So both dogs enjoyed eating the cat turds. Like dogs just like to do that. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but like
yeah, dogs like to eat shit.
yeah, well, especially cat shit. They love cat shit. So anyway, I thought it would be funny. She had pissed me off really bad, and like I said, she had just gotten a Rottweiler, and I had my bulldog, who both took big shits, right? So she cleaned the cat box. So she was at work, and I forget what it was. We had a huge fight about something, and I was really irritated, and I was home by myself. And I'm like, you know what? I was like, fuck this bitch. I'm gonna do something that's really funny, and I'm gonna see what she does. What do you think I did?
You put the dog turds in the cat litter box?
One better. I fucking
did you shit in the litter?
I dropped trout in the middle of our kitchen and dropped the biggest beer can fucking turd pile right in the middle of right in the middle of this litter box, dude. Just like big log turd.
Oh fuck.
Didn't even cover. I like threw a little bit of litter on it, not even like that much. Like it looked like the dog stepped out of the box, whatever. I'm in my room rating, dude. Like I'm on WoW rating, and that she didn't like that either because she didn't understand that. So that was one of the things that kind of got between us. But she comes home and she goes, Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, and I held it, I straight faced it. I walked in and I was like, what? And she was like, look what the fucking dog did. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's, woo. I'm like, have fun with that. I went back into my room, dude.
That's hilarious.
I could hear her like get out the fucking, like the garbage bag and just like plunk my shit out of the fucking cat box in this litter. I never told her, and I never told anyone about that.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
That's probably the funniest thing I've ever done in my entire life was shit in our cat box to get back at my fucking girlfriend. I even got you a present. Fuck you.
Oh yeah. What is it? Are you not gonna tell me?
I'm gonna tell you.
Dude, all right. Can I get a guess? If I get it right, will you say is that it?
Yep.
Is it a fleshlight? Did I fucking get it?
Oh, it actually isn't.
Damn it!
Oh,
I was kind of hoping it was.
Anal fleshlight.
It kinda is though.
Is it a masturbatory device?
Maybe. Kind of. But I'll tell you what it is.
Is that its primary intention or no?
Yes. I'll tell you what it is.
Yes.
I'll tell you what it is, but you have to promise not to get angry.
It's not something that goes in my ass, is it?
Maybe if you want to.
What the fuck?
So,
okay, all right, just tell me.
So you know I'm married, right? And I have a kid.
Yeah. Oh, is this used?
Right. What? No.
Oh.
Listen. So my life kind of sucks, right? So and your resurgence to being fit and getting into the social world, I'm gonna need to live through you for that, right? But you're being kind of slow about it, honestly. You're being kind of bitch about it. So I got you a present, but do you have your phone on you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to download Tinder real quick. Just do it.
Right now?
Yeah, like right now. We could talk about something else, but let me know when you get it, and I want to show you your present.
Oh come on! What the fuck?
I don't even know where he's going with this.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going with this either.
Listen, there's two ways that we can move forward. The first way is that since I asked you earlier where your address that I could send you your present, you can either just let me take care of it and your present will arrive, or I can turn over the present to you, and you can dictate where it goes from here.
Did you find him like a stripper on Tinder or something?
I may or may not have put you on Tinder.
Oh my god!
He made a profile for you.
What the fuck?
You may or may not have like the most Tinder matches I've ever seen anyone get in like 2-day period.
Wait, he's over 6 foot, of course.
They're really, really hot, dude. You're gonna be really happy.
I think. Wait, what are you shipping me? What the fuck?
I'm listen.
Wait,
like
are you
I said,
shipping me a phone?
I'll either turn it over to you, or you can just sit back and I'll get chicks to come over to your house for their date.
Wait, I'm just curious what you're actually... Oh my god. No, what the fuck, dude? You did not give out my address to some random fucking people.
Not yet.
Do not do that.
I didn't. Listen, that's what I said. It's up to you. When you see the quality of the matches that you have, I think you'll want to take it over yourself.
100% they're bots. That's probably what it is.
No, wait. I already listen to this. That's why I want you to download it, because I'll give you the login and you can view your matches while we're online. But listen, I had to make a Facebook for you because I didn't have one. And so Tinder uses Facebook. So you may or may not also be known as Logan Clamlapper on Facebook. It doesn't show your last name on Tinder, so don't even worry about that. But listen, you have...
Where did you get these pictures from?
Oh, I just took them off your YouTube videos.
Hopefully the more recent ones, right?
Yeah, dude. Well, I hope
you didn't get the ones from like 2010. That'd be fucking awful.
No, I started. No, I did you, dude. I'm telling you, like I hooked you up, dude. Like this isn't like a joke. Like, well, it kind of is. But listen, it's not really like you're fucking legit. Like, look at it. Hang on, let me show you. I just want to tell you, Zyback, fucking congrats, bro. Because there's 3 chicks that have
this is way better than I was expecting.
Actually, sent you messages on Twitter.
That one on the right is like, for sure. What the fuck?
Why is she doing that face thing?
Yeah, that face is kind of dumb, but
I'm telling you, bro.
This is better than I was expecting.
You're fucking welcome.
It's better than I was expecting, especially considering you use those fucking pictures.
I'm telling you, bro.
Maybe she was a blood elf at one time and saw your horde on the right on the lion's shit.
Tracy says, howdy, Logan, what's good? And I didn't respond because I'm like, you know what? I need to give my buddy Zyback the opportunity here to fucking take life or by the horns or this girl by the jugs and fucking just make it happen. So, anyway.
That's pretty funny.
You're keyed up, man.
I think you should go for it.
I think all the listeners are going to be fucking impressed, too, because these are quality. Like, that one on the left... That one on the left, her tagline is, I liked you better when I was on my knees.
Wow.
I mean...
That's the one who had, like, the 6 things and one of them wasn't true. The one on the right is probably, like, a chick that you'd probably, like, show your mom or something. She looks like a pretty, like, down home. The one in the middle, I'm not even sure about, but not bad.
The one you would show to mom.
Yeah, show Rob. Like, check this out.
Hey, Mom, look at this.
So I'm assuming you used the same pictures for Tinder that you did for the other thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to... Listen, I didn't put that much work into this.
I mean, it sounds like you fucking did. Holy shit, you wrote me a goddamn story.
I know, that's pretty good.
How ambitious? You didn't... How ambitious are you? Not ambitious. Wow.
Listen. You had a clear motive. You have a clear motive for online dating. What do you guys think of nullo and guys that do it?
What
the fuck? What the fuck is a nullo? I gotta
Spell
Google this. Nullo.
I'm afraid to. I'm Google this right now, but I'm scared. It's a deodorant.
No. Oh, no.
It's a pill deodorant. What the fuck?
It's a what?
What?
You take a pill and it stops your body odor from the inside. That's what I'm reading.
I just got a fucking tranny as one of the Google image search results.
Don't do that.
Dude. Okay, yeah.
Third
row down. Go to Google Images. Google image nullo, third row down.
I'm going to do it. Let's see what we got here.
Wait, third row down?
Third row.
What in the shit is that? Is that a girl? That's a dude without a dick.
I guess so, dude.
Wait, is this the picture you're looking at? Hang on, I'm pretty sure this is...
Yeah, it is.
Is that it?
It probably is. That definitely is.
Is that a clam? What does he have?
Nullo, I guess.
All right. That's where you chop off. No, okay. So I think the thing is...
here's his Urban Dictionary. Nullo. A man who removed his own penis. And it also happens to be a fucking product. Man, the branding team fucked up on that one.
Is the penis removal thing a legit thing?
Yeah,
Google
of course, if you
Urban Dictionary Nullo. Man, they fucked their branding up hard for this deodorant.
It's not even deodorant. It's a
They really did, because I googled.
Come on, man.
I googled Nullo penis removal, and the third one down it says.
They sell this shit on Amazon.
It says this submissive bear had all his genitalia removed, and now he's happier than ever.
Oh, I'm sure.
God, what do you just put it on like a fucking chopping block and just oh god.
Nullo really works for your body odor. 5-star Amazon review.
Yeah, dude. I mean, whatever. I'm
it's
married.
Like people watch like sports and they're like, "Yeah, it's my favorite player." You're like, "Yeah, I watch porn. This is my favorite. This is my second favorite."
I don't have favorite people. I guess I have favorite clips, but I don't have favorite people. Because sometimes the chicks look better in other clips. Like they don't look the same in all of them. Like you ever see that you look at this chick and you're like, oh wow, I want to see some more of this. So you figure out what her name is, and then you look at her other videos and she's like this defeated fucking mess of a person. You're like, wow, I want the hopeful version. I gotta find the earlier stuff. No. Right?
No.
Fuck you guys.
You need to up your beat game.
Right?
You need to just take it to another level. Fucking get get some condies and just fucking beat it into a condi, and that's a different thing than just
Wait, is a condi an abbreviation for condom, or is this something that I'm not aware of?
No, it's a condom.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do what?
Use a condom and jerk off with a condom on.
Easy cleanup.
So you don't spray your fucking computer and everything around.
No, that's why I just get a fucking paper towel and just cuff it over.
That's the worst.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You put a paper towel fucking sheath around your fucking dick when you beat it. That's terrible.
You can't. You're arguing
not the whole time.
You're arguing with the porn lord.
At the best part, you at the best part, you fucking abort and cover it up with a paper towel. That doesn't work.
It's not really you leave some fucking room. What? I don't understand what is so bad about this. What?
So wait, I'm just saying, just hear me out here. I've tried a lot of different things. Just go grab some condoms, and just go next level with that. Just give that a shot.
Wait, so you're telling me that right as you're about to finish, you unroll a condom and then just... First of all...
You put it on halfway.
You need to think of the cost basis here. That's what? Every time you jerk off, that's what, 50 cents?
No, dude. You go for the fucking Lifestyles 40 pack.
For me, dude, I could have 2 WoW subscriptions for that shit. How much I jerk off.
Wait, what? Oh, right. Because a lot. Right, I got it.
Yeah, because WoW's 50 cents a day.
I'm just saying, dude. Some of us have powerful cannons, and if you don't have some sort of...
I get the good paper towels, man. I don't get the cheap shit.
What do you just cup it with your other hand? You can't enjoy that. What do you just the fucking Bilbo fucking Baggins, fucking the Hobbit, my precious over your fucking dick with a paper towel? That's weird.
For what, 5 or 10 seconds?
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying. Give it a shot. I'm telling you.
That sounds way more cumbersome.
It's not.
You're jerking off with a condom halfway on?
No,
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It's not halfway on. You put it on. I'm telling you, bro,
all the way.
It's fucking next level.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's fucking retarded, dude.
I'm telling you, it works.
You do that every time. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
No, you don't. No, of course not.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Listen, you need to just give it a shot. And you know what? You know what else condoms are good for? Condoms are good for. No, condoms are good for road beating too. You're going somewhere, it's like a long road trip.
What kind of dude puts a condom on when he doesn't have to? Dude, what?
and
I like how you fucking use condoms when you're jerking off, but you don't when you're actually not trying to get somebody pregnant.
That's correct.
That is the
absolutely, absolutely, that's correct. It's such a waste to use a condom in a vagina. The vagina feels good, and there's some place for the semen to go.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I don't know if I asked Zyback this question, but are you aware that there's a guy on Reddit and shit that wrote a book and he's called like Double Dick Dude and he has two dicks?
Oh
we've talked about this before.
I'm gonna ask him if you had the choice. would
you're asking him the same. Guy? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I would have when I was younger. I probably would have said it because I think having two dicks is like the greatest ice opener, and like I mean, there's nothing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Dude, you could go. Okay.
Wait a minute. If you go on a date and you're like, I have two dicks.
Dude, are you telling? Okay,
what is that? Something you put in your Tinder profile?
Hell yeah, dude! You put that in your Tinder profile, and you're gonna get like twins.
Enjoys
and friends
outdoor activities.
Yo, there was an AMA on
loves
Reddit,
Netflix, two dicks.
When the guy did it, and that fucking dude, he like I remember him like saying some shit. He's like, I've always wanted to do porn, but I didn't do porn. And then there actually is a porn now with the dude with the two dicks. But he's like the filthy PMs and shit that he got in the requests is off the wall. Like, and when I was only thinking about sex, when I was super thirsty, I might consider it. I might be like, yo, two dicks is better than one, and I might have, maybe.
I'll stick with one.
Oh my lord.
Wait, there actually is a video about the guy with two dicks fucking this chick.
No, and when he did the AMA and when he came out with it, he's like, I'm never going to do porn. But because the money and because all that stuff became such a big deal, he just, you abandon what you initially said.
Just abandon your morals.
This guy looks like a fucking sped though. Oh my god.
Oh my god, absolutely. But like, imagine having the opportunity to like fuck Lily Ty, and that's a porn star way after, like way before your time.
The weirdest
like
thing
Alexis,
I've ever
Texas.
seen.
I don't know who the fuck your porn stars are, but just having the opportunity to fuck them because of the double dick, easy, just fucking easy.
I still go with one.
Yeah.
I'm good with my one dick.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Dude,
I don't even want to watch that.
When I was watching it and he's giving it to the girl in both holes, I was just like, God damn it, man. God damn it. That girl, she's never going to be able to fuck a normal guy ever again. Or she will, but she'll just be thinking about it.
You know what it's like?
Oh,
you know what it's like? It's like, when Bastion goes full on.
Dude, this is so weird.
From Bastion, when he goes full on, like, the little mobile tank ultimate mode where he's like, boom, boom, with his fucking cannon.
Yeah.
That's what it's like nailing a chick with two dicks.
Oh
like,
God.
there's nothing more powerful than that.
Dude, but I want to know the logistics. Like, can he come off the bottom one, and then does that one get soft? Do they both get soft? Does he shoot double loads? Does he feel from both?
No,
like, what would it feel like having two dicks and feeling the sensation?
I'm pretty sure they're piped. Pretty sure they're piped to the same reservoir. Like, if you plugged one, it would just come out of the other one, but it probably comes out of both at the same time.
Dude, you can have the girl fucking swallow your load while
so
giving her a
weird.
facial. Just think about that. That's just shit. God damn it. Why are you guys always talking about
pretty
cock?
next level.
Wait,
I don't know. All right, let's move on with the fucking comments.
Wait, I'm getting ready to figure out what the logistics are right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of what?
Oh my god, dude. He definitely just doubled.
But think like you
Definitely what?
This person now has like variety and can like fuck girls
Dude,
way
okay,
outside.
so
of
if you
just
go to that video you linked, what is it, 28 minutes in? You'll figure out your answer.
Oh god, yo, I've never made it to the
Oh, wait.
28-minute mark in any porn I've ever watched.
I guess he went to the end. I actually do want to see this. I want to see what happens. I'm legit
God.
curious right now.
Yo, she looks scared. She looks scared.
Those aren't
He
like
definitely
little, like,
double barrels it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wow. That's ridiculous. Are you gonna? Wait, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what's happening.
Dude.
I haven't seen. Those are legit dicks. Like, those are big. Like, it wasn't like one dick that God divided in half. That's like, dude.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! That is like a Call of Duty shotgun.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't watch that anymore. That's retarded. Inadvertently took probably like a 45-minute shit, but usually I'm in and out.
Well, a better question would be, have you ever had to take a shit that long where your legs go numb and you're stuck? You can't get up.
Stuck?
No.
I've had the
No,
feeling
not
of my
stuck.
legs like tingling, but like not like stuck where you physically That's
like you're numb. Your legs are
That's
done.
like my 600-pound life level of
So, like,
shitting, dude.
You're leaning on your knees. You know, you put your arms on your knees, and you're cutting off the blood to the rest of your fucking leg of the knee down. And
You know when that
try
happened to me
stand up.
really bad though was I went through this phase where I didn't use the toilet seat because I didn't want to like.
Wait.
Right. Yeah, I just sat on the. Just sat on the bowl. So like.
Wow.
That's like worse because that's like a pinch. Like it's just thinner and
What?
harder.
Time out, dude. Are you actually autistic, or is that just a joke?
No, dude, I did it as a phase. Cause
dude. Normal people don't go through phases like this, dude. Normal people phases are like, oh yeah, you know, there was a phase in my life where I don't know, I liked riding motorcycles, or I liked most people aren't like, yeah, well, this one phase in my life I decided toilet seats. Nah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like toilet seat, you got a chance to like
Dude.
piss in them. And then I wanted to avoid that, so I figured just if I just use the toilet in its natural state, then
Its natural state. I'm a toilet purist.
That's right. That's right.
What made you? Did you think that was like cleaner or something?
I don't know.
Because it's probably not. They designed those toilet seats to like germs just like can't survive on those fucking things. But anyway,
Well, I don't know about that. I just don't think you can get like fucking AIDS from a toilet seat. I'm probably same on the germ. And this is not like I want to clarify. This isn't like me
some
going
of the
to
shit you
7-Eleven.
say makes me think that you actually are somewhere on the autism spectrum.
No way.
You say shit that is like
I just do weird
not
things.
okay sometimes. Like the jerk,
What?
It was funny when you said you jerked off with condoms on, and now it's like I'm almost a little worried.
Listen, just because you're scared to share, like, fuck, I just
Dude,
share
I
anything.
share
don't care.
everything. I just, dude, other people don't do this, dude. There are
I
other
guess not.
people
I
that
guess
go
I'm
through
weird.
stages in their life where they're like, yeah, I don't use condoms when I actually fuck chicks, but I use them when I jerk off. Like, that's not,
Did I tell you
that's
about
not
it?
normal.
I don't, though. I don't all the time. I just use it as a switch up.
That's not normal. People don't
It
do
is
that.
normal, dude. It is normal. There's a definition on the internet of what that is.
Yeah,
called.
of other autistic people that do that autistic shit.
I don't think you have to be autistic to beat
Yeah,
it with a
you
condom.
do.
Did I tell the story about
Were
when
you
I took
vaccinated?
shit in the shower?
I'm joking.
Did I tell the story about? No, I won't even tell the
Wait,
story.
did you say you shit in the shower?
You know what I
Dude,
said?
okay, dude. Normal people don't do this shit, dude.
No, listen, I was. Sorry about today, man. I told him for everybody else who is listening to this, I told him I was like, let's do it early, because actually tomorrow's my 1-year anniversary. By the way, wedding anniversary.
Fun.
Yeah, 7-Eleven, because I wanted something that I could actually remember, so I went classy and I picked a gas station.
Convenience store. It's both.
Right. Well,
Our 7-Eleven doesn't sell gas, but go
more
on.
so a convenience store than a gas station, but yep, right. So I picked that. Anyway, so that was today. So she wanted to go to anniversary dinner. So we loaded the kid up, and this place is like fucking 40 minutes away that she wanted to go. So we go there, and I'm like, well, we either got to do the podcast at like 12 or 1 so that I can just do it and then we can go. But then, so I DM'd you, and then I didn't think you had written me back because I didn't get no notification. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go, and then we'll do it when I get back. And I saw it like on the way, and I was like, shit. So we went to dinner anyway. And on the way back, I almost shit my pants. Really bad. Like, you ever had to shit so bad that you're like in a cold sweat when you're driving? And it feels like...
So, luckily, like, all the times where I have to do, like, emergency shits, like, I can't tell if it's, like, the way my body works, so I'm always, like, alone in my apartment. It's never a big deal. But I definitely know the feeling.
Well, I drive a lot for work, so
Yeah,
it
I
happens
don't, so-
sometimes. One time we were on this way to this work meeting, me and my boss. He was driving, and I was in the passenger seat with him. And it was like the meeting was like way out in the middle of fucking nowhere. There was like, I was like telling him like, dude, I'm about to shit my pants. We flew over to this gas station, has no bathroom, with this guy, this Indian dude, barely fucking speaks English. And he's like, I don't know where the key is. I'm like, let me use your fucking, you don't understand like the problem that I'm having right now. And this guy like wasn't communicating with me. So I stole some of his like fucking hot dog stand napkins,
Oh, Jesus.
I went out behind the gas station and I like propped up. I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, I didn't know where this was, but there was like two big, like 6x6s. It was pretty convenient. And I did like like a fucking dip strategy where like.
Wait, you just shit outside?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Behind the gas station. I just took a big, nasty shit. And you know what's really ridiculous?
God.
Hang on. It gets better. So I took a shit, like a pile of crap. I almost shit on my sneaker, by the way, but I was like doing this reverse dip strategy on these two 6x6s. So I finished, like, I just throw the hot dog napkins into like the pile of steaming shit.
That's
and
the thing with shit is that like whenever you're walking your dog or walking like my dad's dog, for example, he's a fucking big dog. You don't realize how terrible shit smells until it's not masked by the water.
Oh,
like,
right.
There's a reason you shit into water. Because it is terrible. Like, the stench is fucking awful.
So I dropped this huge load, and I haven't shit outside in a really long time, but I did this one time, and so I'm looking around. I'm like, where the fuck even am I? And I noticed that I shit right underneath this guy's AC unit for the fucking for the store, and I was like, that's gonna be really bad.
How did he not have a bathroom?
I don't know. I mean, he was like fucking.
And how do you get yourself into these fucking situations? Like, this doesn't happen to normal people.
I almost shit my pants, dude. So anyway, that was like.
You couldn't go anywhere else. You couldn't be like, oh,
No.
he doesn't have a bathroom. All right, let's go somewhere else.
No, you don't, dude. I don't think you understand. Like, cold sweat. Like, I'm like squirming in the seat. It's bad. I was like waddle walking.
Was this something that like sneak attacked you, or was this something that was building up over the course of hours?
No. Like, this came on in like a 5 or 10 minute window. So I had a little bit of warning, but we were so far out in the middle of nowhere that, I mean, this was literally the only gas station. And there also was it was weird. It's like one of those like really rural ones where there was like a meat counter in there too, where they sold like meat and shit.
How did he not have a fucking bathroom? That's the most intriguing part.
Maybe he did, but I don't think he was giving my situation the proper amount of attention that it needed. So anyway, so that happened. So that was like today. So it was that bad, dude. Like cold sweat, whatever. And I pull into this fucking gas station, and like, I was shitting as I sat down to shit, and luckily, like, I think I made it mostly in the toilet. But anyway, so that happened. Hang on, I'm not done. So that happened, and then I get back to the car, and apparently, the fucking baby's whole bottle of milk had spilled all over my back seat and floor and everywhere. And then the baby started screaming, and she shit her pants. Dude, it was just bad. So that's why I'm late, because not only did I almost shit myself, but the baby did, and then there's milk everywhere. So it was an adventure to get home. But that's what I did today.
Did I ever tell the story of how I got kicked out of Sunday school? I've told this on my YouTube channel.
Maybe not.
Oh shit. This is like one of the top tier Zyback stories. I have told this before on my YouTube channel, so you might have heard it, and you want that's been around for a while. But when I got kicked out, this is the last time I went to Sunday school. As a kid, I think I was like 14 or something, and I just stopped going, and I just ended up walking home because we lived next to the church, and we would just walk back sometimes. So I would just walk home and not go. So anyway, the church we went to was called Central United Methodist Church, and they would go to this thing. The youth group would go to this thing out in Tennessee or whatever called Resurrection. Are you familiar with that? It's like this big.
I think I went to that.
You probably did. You probably fucking did. It's like this big Jesus like.
I'm pretty
get
sure.
Together where it's like.
Pretty sure I went to that when I was a kid, and I went to it once. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, and I spent the whole time disillusioned that I was gonna get to fuck this 17-year-old that was like trying to be a friend, but I thought she wanted the D. So like, I spent the whole time like. Trying to do that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I went.
You probably did. If it's a pretty big thing. It's like the Jesus get together of the East Coast. But yeah, they would go to this thing for Resurrection or whatever, and I didn't go because I'm not into that gay shit. So they brought out these sweatshirts. They're like, hey guys, we've got our Resurrection sweatshirts. We're gonna wear these and show off our church pride. And on the sweatshirts, they had the initials for Central United Methodist, and then at the bottom of the shirt, or at the bottom of the sweatshirt, it had church. So CUM church, and then a picture of Jesus on the cross with his face like droopy.
Wait, hang on. So, did it say like big letters Central
C.U.M. church underneath of it, picture of Jesus.
And did you raise your hand and go, excuse me?
I just started howling like a fucking hyena. And then another kid started howling like a hyena. And then the best part was the dad finally saw what we were laughing at and went, oh. And dude, I couldn't stop laughing. Like, and I mean that literally. Like, I was trying. I knew I was gonna get in trouble. Like, because I knew if I didn't shut the fuck up, they were gonna tell my parents, and I was going to get in deep fucking trouble. And I just couldn't stop. Like, I couldn't fucking stop at the ridiculousness of come church, big fucking letters, and then Jesus right underneath of it. And they didn't tell my parents, probably because they were so fucking embarrassed that they ordered a bunch of sweatshirts with "Come Church" on it. But yeah, Central United Methodist Church, you can Google it. It's fucking in Radford.
Wow.
That's
pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You can't really like say what would WoW be, because WoW is a PvE MMO. But I mean, just looking at games like Eve and CROWFALL and these other like PvP oriented games that don't have a story, but amazing stories come out of them. Like, Eve has some of the most insane stories that come out of that game, and it's all organic.
Right.
Like, I'm looking forward to that because I've never experienced that before, really. I mean, yeah, it happens there's crazy stuff that's happened in WoW in the past, but not to the same degree and frequency that it does in like Eve Online.
Yeah, WoW's crazy stories are like, we were having a funeral.
Server.
Well, no, we're having like a funeral for our dead friend who died from like
I was there for that.
AIDS, and then like some guild just like PvPs the shit out of the fucking.
Dude, I'm so sad because that video got removed off YouTube for some music shit, for like music copyright. Dude, that was I was there for that. That shit was incredible. Illidan back in the day was amazing.
It's still good. It's still like the busiest. Isn't it still the busiest Horde PvE server?
Yeah, I was Horde at the time.
I don't know if it's PvE or PvP. I was on it forever.
It's a PvP server.
That's right.
Hence how that whole thing even happened.
Oh yeah, good point. Fair enough.
Dude, it was so gangster what they did. So when they were holding the funeral for the chick, like, everybody seems to assume that no preparations were made in case World PvP happened. Like, everyone knew that World PvP was going to happen. So a whole bunch of other Horde guilds said, hey, we'll help like defend this thing. And a whole bunch of people came and defended the funeral, right? So we're all at the little town in Wintergrasp. Where is that place? Or not Wintergrasp. What the fuck is the name of that zone?
Winter Spring.
So we're all at that town in Winter Spring. And so the guild that actually crashed the funeral was Serenity Now. But there was another guild called Gnomeland Security, which was teaming up with Serenity Now. And they were all flying in from the flight path at the town in Winter Spring. So we just assumed the whole fucking force of people trying to fuck this thing up was coming in through the town in Winter Spring. What obviously happened was the Gnomeland Security Guild was a fucking decoy. We were slaughtering those people like no big deal, just killing them over and over again. Meanwhile, the Serenity Now Guild, the guild that actually killed everybody, was fucking running through the Furblog tunnels like little fucking miners. Dude, it was hilarious thinking back to it now. Oh shit.
So wait, what side were you on?
I was on the Horde side, defending the people and killing all those guys coming in from the town.
So you were enjoying.
We were doing a great job. We were like, dude, we're fucking kicking their ass. Meanwhile, these dudes take this retarded route. They have to run like this is back in vanilla, so this is like a 40-minute run or some shit. They run like essentially all the way around the world and through the Furblog tunnels all the way up to Winter Spring and flank us, and no one was paying attention, and they just fucked the whole thing up. It's fucking unbelievably hilarious.
So you were trying to defend, yet
Yes.
enjoying,
I enjoyed it when I saw the video because
Oh.
there was just mass confusion when it happened because nobody assumed they would run all the way around the world and go through the fur block tunnels and have the coordination to set up a distraction with another guild.
Right.
Like no one assumed that the troll guilds would be as coordinated as they were. It was fucking brilliant. Like WoW's not a game where like you can be like a real tactician, but that's one of the rare moments where and it was like a perfect storm. Like there's literally fur block tunnels that no one runs through. Like that are pointless, but they use them. It's amazing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Yeah,
And the forum drama was fucking nuts. People lost their minds.
Yeah. I don't know though. It's like, I don't know. That shit's like you're gonna have a funeral for your dead friend in WoW. Like really? Like why would
Dude, there was
just...
a lot of people at that thing, man. Like in game.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I guess just right. I mean, that kind of shit would happen, you know.
Yeah, no, they called the server Illadrama.
Right.
They had a whole fucking like website dedicated to like all the fucking drama that happened on Illidan. That was a fun ass server back in the day, man. You know that Fizurp guy we talked about, that pro COD player that died?
Yeah.
We talked about him. So they live streamed his funeral on Twitch.
Wow.
I didn't watch it, but like, dude, could you imagine like the preacher or whatever? We're all here gathered today to honor the life of Fizurp, the life of Fizurp, pro COD player, excellent human being. Can we get some kappas in the chat?
Wow.
Like,
Oh, you laugh. That hurt my face.
can we get some kappa pride?
That's funny. For a long time, I thought of her as like a human puppy. So like I had to change her.
Definitely a good way to think of kids.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that. But lately it's a lot more like obviously smarter than a puppy. So like it sounds weird when I say it like that, but it's like I could treat her like that for a while. Like sometimes this is gonna sound
get out
really
the newspaper,
bad.
bro.
This is gonna sound really bad, but so she likes these like little yogurt bites. It's like little.
Do you do like? Are you training her like you would a dog, where you like reward her with food?
No, it's even better than that. So like we're upstairs in my game room sometimes, like in the mornings and stuff when like she's had breakfast and she just wants to like play around. So I leave her in. I put her in my game room, and she like she gets irritating sometimes because she'll like I don't know, like get bored or something, and she'll want to like do things. So she likes these little freeze dried yogurt bites.
Are they like the white things? Like those like little round white ball yogurt things? Those things are good as fuck.
No, those are drops. These are like freeze dried, so they're like they melt pretty easily in your mouth. But anyway, so like she'll be irritated. She'll like pull in my pants and like want to do stuff or whatever, and I'll pour out a handful, like 4 of them, and just like throw them, scatter them on the carpet.
This should buy me at least 30 seconds.
Dude, at least like 2 minutes. If there's 4 of them, it takes like 30 seconds each.
Just roll those fuckers down the hallway.
She'll turn around and then she'll like drop to her butt, right? And she'll crawl over and like start eating the first one. I'm like, yes. And like every time I do it, I'm like, I'm an awful human being. But then I'm like, I can't be the only one who's ever done this. So, but anyway, and then that still works, by the way. But
shit, man, that'd probably work on me if I was hungry enough. Donald Trump tweeted out a Pepe meme of himself. Like, think about that shit, dude. I really hope Donald Trump continues to talk shit on Twitter as the acting president. How great is that? How fucking fantastic is that?
If I ever have kids, they'll bring me home their history book, and I'll turn to like the Donald Trump presidency, and I'll see a picture of that fucking frog. Can you imagine that?
I made a video talking about this, but I really think the dumbass 4chan, like the Donald subreddit, I think that shit actually had like a major effect on this election.
I think you're right. I really do, because it kind of served to, I guess, like spread and break the stereotype in the same way that it was created, you know? And I think that having those people...
those guys just dug up so much dirt and did like so much, like, I don't know, they like uncovered and like brought a lot of shit to the limelight.
See,
and would just like spam message boards and I don't know.
Yeah,
really loud.
No, I remember.
Really loud.
What I think it was that like, so maybe that was a little bit of it. I think it was more the polls and like the media pretty much guaranteed that she was going to win, right? Like if you would turn on your TV, like there was no chance in hell that, you know, why even run or why even vote? So I think what that did was it took a lot of like her would-be supporters, and they were like, yeah, she's fine. She doesn't, you know what I mean? Like I don't really want to go.
It's like listening to a football game on the radio, and the announcers have been lying about the score the entire time, and then you fucking get home.
You show up, and it's like somebody else won the whole fucking game.
Well, the other thing is like, I think that like, so if you said like, you know, I don't hate Trump, like everyone immediately called you like a fucking idiot or racist, bigot, piece of, like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. So
it's the biggest double standard.
I think the polls largely reflected people going like, I'm not going to fucking tell you, I'm just going to vote for him.
Oh, of course.
Well, I think that's a lot of what it was, is people felt like they, you know, there was a large, I guess like a movement of people who didn't want to say how they're actually going to vote. And I think we saw this earlier this year with Brexit. I think it might have been last year. I don't remember really when, but it was recently with Brexit.
Yeah, it was like
they didn't expect that to happen either. And there are a lot of people who basically, because they were being demonized, they just said, "Yeah, I'm not going to vote for it. I'm not going to do it." And then they turn around and do it whenever the time comes around. And so I think the demonization not only kind of caused the polls to be wrong. And you can even say that the polls, you know, I remember reading something and it was said that polls aren't used to gauge public opinion, they're used to persuade public opinion. So we don't really know. It's like, has anybody here been called by one of those pollsters?
No. But you got to also think about the type of people that fucking actually do that shit. If somebody tried to poll me, I would just be like, fuck off.
Well, I'd give them like real answers, right? And I think a lot of people probably would. It's like assuming that they actually gave a response. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like even if you didn't give a response, the people that didn't, they wouldn't like classify that either way.
Well, I read something that people that are more liberal are more likely to do polling. Like they're more likely to do the voting.
Yeah,
what do they call it? The exit polls. They're more likely
Donald
to like.
Trump supporters don't have internet or phone. So it's kind of hard.
Well, they can't answer the polls because they can't read.
Right, exactly.
Of course, yeah.
Of course. How else are you gonna poll? If you slipped a polling response thing in a can of Bud Light.
Also, they don't poll people over in Russia, which is obviously
they just poll outside of NASCAR races.
Yeah.
They just got gets on the mic at the NASCAR race, like the fucking Richmond 500, and he's like, "Hey y'all, show hands.
Take a drink. You gonna vote for Donald?
Turn left if you're voting for Donald."
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.